Episode 3. Los motherfucking Jerkos.
Or as Travis said in the last one, the Los
The
Jerkos.
Los Jerkos. I knew you weren't going to let me live that fucking down. Took 5 years of Spanish, make one goddamn mistake, and I'm the fucking enemy of the world.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's how wars start.
Welcome.
I'm Travis.
I'm Nate.
And happy fucking Mother's Day to absolutely none of you, because you're all dudes.
You're all dudes.
But happy, wish your mom a happy Mother's Day from me.
Yeah.
Wish your wife a happy Mother's Day if she has kids.
Definitely.
And you know what? All you fuckers that are fucking mothers, you motherfuckers.
That would be me.
Wish your loved one a happy Mother's Day.
Well, fuck, I didn't do that.
Way to go.
Yeah, I'm a good guy. I made sure to call my mother, but I didn't say shit to my wife yet.
You didn't call my mom, and I'm disappointed.
I didn't call your mom?
No, she said you didn't write her. You just disappeared.
I did on Facebook. Your mom's so old, though, she don't know how to use that shit.
She doesn't. She absolutely fucking doesn't.
You never replied.
You never fucking reply. Both of our moms have the same name. Both of our moms have the same name, which is absolutely absurd because it's not a name.
Not very common.
It's not very common. And we both, out of just fate, it was meant to be, both of our moms have the same name.
Yep. That's crazy.
So fucking
happy
weird.
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
For sure.
All the moms out there.
I love you bitches.
We wish you'd smoke more, but
You know what? They hate being called broads. I love you broads.
I can think of a couple other words they don't like being called, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But we love you guys.
Absolutely.
Moms.
What you smoking?
I am touching up already. No, I'm joking.
No, you're not joking.
I'm not joking. I was touching it up because the first light was bad. I think it's over-humidified. It's a little squishy. That's my fault because I don't dry box my shit.
It's fucking hard to with this weather we've been having, man. Just humid as fuck.
Well, it also doesn't help that my whole house I keep my house at a very comfortable 72 at all times. Just because the heat doesn't bother me. It is what it is. So we try to save the energy and not pump the fucking AC so much. So I keep it higher. So that doesn't help my scenario.
No, but I keep desiccant packs. Help me dry out my shit. I don't give a fuck.
Are those the things I keep throwing away whenever I unpack something?
Yeah.
No, fuck.
Yep.
I thought you were supposed to eat them. And
they're tasty. Nice little treat.
That's why I'm fucking mental. I'm smoking a San Cristobal Elegancia Party fucking Parrot.
Party Parrot don't miss.
This is one of Nate and I's guilty fucking pleasures.
Mm-hmm.
I think, honestly, so underrated.
Yeah, San Cristobal is very underrated.
And it's all of them. Is there one that you can think of that you don't like?
No, I do like all of them.
I would smoke every single one. Go get yourself a Party Parrot.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it. If you like Jimmy Buffett, the label totally calls your name.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean,
the cult of Buffett.
Pretty much, yeah. If Jimmy Buffett didn't smoke these at any point in his life, he was missing out. Rest in peace, bud.
Yeah.
Cheeseburgers in paradise, baby.
I hope heaven has a smoking section.
And if they do, they have San Cristobal, because goddamn, these are fucking hard to find at just regular brick and mortars.
I know. That used to not be that way.
No.
I used to find them bitches everywhere.
That's why it's fucking confusing as shit. And it's like, I mean, who is it? Ashton?
Yeah. Well, it's
that whole
Holtz.
Holtz, yeah. It's like, come on, be more available, San Cristobal. I want to have you in my mouth more often. Not a pricey poll either. This is reasonable.
Yeah,
that
how
13
much are
to
they?
15.
Yeah,
I bought this in a 5-pack, but I think
the Revelations are like $12.
Yeah, they're like,
Fantastic.
between 10 and 15. I don't think they make a high end. They should. They should ball out on a high end.
I mean, ain't the like, was it the Ovation or whatever? It's like $18. It's a little higher price.
High, yeah, I guess that's mid range. I mean, I don't know. That's still a peasant cigar. I'm all for it though.
Yeah, San Cristobal, they probably could make a fucking really dope high end.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is simple. It's Nicaraguan filler binder and an Ecuadorian wrapper. It's super simple. They just need to put more age on it and maybe find a more, like one bit of it to be more unique. And they could upcharge it 20-25. So, what are you smoking, Poppy? It looks green over there.
It's very green. Good old Candela. This is a Illusion Candela Lancero. Used to be called HL Holy Lance. I don't know if they call them that anymore. It's part of the original document series.
They got PC about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's dope. The new band looks pretty fucking dope. This is Nicaraguan Puro. It's got a Nicaraguan Candela, Nicaraguan binder and filler. It's a fucking good smoke, mild to medium.
Both hitting that mild to medium today.
Yeah, if you like Candelas, this one's fucking top notch. I swear by the original documents, Holy Lance.
I don't think I've had that, but I feel like Candelas are hit or miss for me. I really like Fuentes Candela. What was that one that you gave me?
The Cavalier.
The Cavalier
was Smoker's Abbey.
Yeah, that actually may be my favorite one.
That was that's up there for me. I fucking love those.
I feel like Candela, you can really fuck it up, but if you make it right, it
good.
Fucking hits. Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
I've had a few Candelas I don't like for sure.
Funny thing is not a lot of people want to fuck with it.
No.
So it's like,
no, I wish they would. I think Candela it's got its place for sure. And, if you like to switch up flavor profiles and you want to be certain that you're going to switch it up, Candela's a good fucking option.
Yeah, same with Lancero. They doubled down on it. They took Candela, which no one wants to fuck with, and Lancero, which is a size a lot of people don't usually fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
So they doubled down on it. It is an impressive looking cigar.
It is. And I got to give it to Steve Saka with the Go Fuck Yourself Lancero collection. He put a Candela in there.
Did he?
Yep. And the first third, I was like, meh. But the deeper I got into that cigar, I was like, fuck, this is actually pretty good.
Does he make another one? Like another Go Fuck Yourself that doesn't have a Candela?
No, because I think the Go Fuck Yourself is a box set.
5-pack, yeah? Or a
10, box of 10.
Fuck.
That was a pretty good.
I got screwed.
Pretty good box.
I think my dad gave me, I guess, what it sounds like, the leftovers of the Go Fuck Yourself. The Candela wasn't there. I don't remember smoking a Candela. Yeah, I smoked like the Connecticut's and the medium body stuff, and so I'm assuming there's probably Maduro as well. That
I wonder if your dad wasn't digging the pack and then gave you.
Probably. I'm usually his throwaway. He knows that I don't believe in tobacco abuse, so I'll smoke. Well, I don't want to say that. I'll smoke almost anything. So if it comes out of his humidor, he's like, "Nah, I'm not feeling it anymore."
Smoke it.
Bring him to me, Poppy. But hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So we got any fucking news or what's up?
Let's look at news. Let's look at news. So we kind of last episode picked on Indiana for finally getting cigar privileges back from I don't know why they got them taken away, but they got cigar privileges back. And I don't know what the fuck's going on in Indiana, but they're going all in on this. They got the privilege and now they're taking every bit of it that they can. Mm-hmm. So I saw this article about Indiana cigar retailers get okay to sell cigars at events, restaurants, and can create cigar smoking rooms. So restaurants now, if they decide they want to, can have like a back room, like a smoking section, like off shot from the main eating area to have like old school Pizza Hut, but they didn't have separation.
Yeah, you just fucking smoke.
You just smoked wherever the fuck you want. But it's literally giving me 90s vibes. In Indiana, if you just want to bring back like Blockbuster and just like kind of like a time capsule kind of thing, just go back into the 90s and just really bring back those vibes. I'll fucking pack my bags and move up there right now. I don't care how boring you are. But kudos to Indiana for really just fucking shit up, taking back your rights.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, I mean, and there's a ton of these now all of a sudden where it's like Wisconsin introduced bills to allow new cigar bars to open. Awesome, Wisconsin. Keep taking all 500 of you, keep taking your fucking rights back.
Well, that's right. Your privileges.
Yeah. You're a small market company, but goddamn, they won't ever tell.
Yeah, no, that's really dope news, man.
It's even more cool because I mean, it's like we were talking about the fucking hot topic or the hot word in the tobacco industry, and our customers ask it all the time is tariffs. To have tariffs increasing prices on certain tobaccos, but still have people fighting to have more cigar lounges, fighting to have more tobacco rights. Like, I'm all for that. I mean, tariffs are going to raise certain things, but the cigar industry has been raising their prices almost on a fucking annual basis.
Like I was mentioning in the one episode too, though. I mean, if these tariffs could help us, those that want to have a larger tobacco industry here in the States, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, restaurants having their own sections where you can go and blaze a fucking cigar. That needs to be nationwide.
Kudos to those 2 states. That may have started a fire.
That'll get more people on the express to total fucking freedom. Smoke where you want. Let's get there.
Absolutely. And speaking about freedom, you and I this morning there's another article. Former FDA tobacco head.
You know what, dude? We're both very chill sounding. We sound like fucking NPR right now with how chill we are. It's fucking Sunday morning.
It's because it's Sunday morning. You and I do this thing where on Thursdays we're fucking like techno music, flashing lights, raving.
Yeah, man.
On Sunday we're like, we're not stoned. Well, you might be stoned,
but like right now, yeah.
but it's like we're like super calm and relaxed. I promise.
We're reading the fucking news like NPR.
This fucking news article got us heated before we started fucking recording.
Yeah, I'm all tuckered out from how heated I got.
Yeah, we have to do this thing consistently where it's we'll get heated about something, and usually it's Nate doing it to me because I just fucking get annoyed by shit. I'll go, whoa. Save it. Don't fucking get heated now. And I do this thing where I get heated before we have the show, and then we have the show, and I'm like chill about it. I tamed myself. Nate had to get told to chill the fuck up on Mother's Day. But this article got us fucking going. Former FDA tobacco head joins campaign for tobacco-free kids. Cool. Like, the article is about some schmuck. If you want to, find him and assault him. His name's Brian A. King. Hold on. Dr. Brian A. King. He was forced out of his role at the FDA last month and joined the campaign for tobacco-free kids. So the article was already kind of fucking, like, annoying. And then we looked at the website for the campaign for tobacco-free kids, and it's this super fucking overly aggressive website where it's like the banner picture on the top is just a bunch of people with like riot signs and their fists in the air and just fucking angry rioters. And then it's all just like
they weren't angry rioters, but they were protesting for sure.
Yeah, they were angry protesting.
It still looks fucking. It's not.
Yeah, it's just overly aggressive.
Yeah,
and then like the whole.
Well, barely, because the dudes don't look like they have any fucking testosterone. So.
Well, yeah, it's just a bunch of aggressive women and women with penises.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Just a bunch of they-thems enjoying their time outside with some signs.
It's your fur babies.
Your fur babies. It's just like their whole mission statement. You read off their mission statement, which was just fucking like over
Actually,
the top.
let me fucking
pull that shit up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
pull that shit up, Jamie. Jamie,
pull it up.
Fuck, we still don't have a Jamie. You guys need to share more so we can have a Jamie. I'm sick of this shit.
We have proven cost-effective solutions that reduce tobacco use and save lives. Raise the price of tobacco products. Make all workplaces and public places smoke-free. Require graphic health warnings on tobacco products. Fucking hell, you ain't doing that, pussy.
Yeah. And some of it's already happening.
Everybody that works for this company, I'll just start showing up to your house and showing you fucking pictures of dead bodies from people protesting. Motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just going to show up at your house. I'm your mother now.
This is what happens when you protest.
Yeah.
Some dude fucking ran over by a car with his head split open.
You're going to... Jesus Christ. I take it back. I'm the chill one. Nate is overly aggressive.
Nah, dude, I hate this anti-tobacco shit.
No, I do too. I'm just going to show up to your house, and you're going to come home, and I'm going to be sitting with your children watching cartoons, and you're going to wish me a Mother's Day, because I'm your fucking mother now.
I'm your mom, bitch.
I'm your mom, bitch. Happy Mother's Day to me.
Conduct tough anti-smoking ad campaigns. Invest in programs that prevent kids from smoking and help smokers quit.
Unbelievable. Kids should be smoking already.
If they want to. If they fucking want to. Like I said, they should be able to get a fucking job.
Work in the mines, smoke cigarettes. I feel like this is all rational stuff.
I think so. Prohibit all flavored tobacco products. I think I'm okay with that. Well, no, pipe tobacco might be considered in that. They'll make an argument for that. But if you want to get rid of acid and stuff like that, I'm okay with that.
Not like the drug acid, just the cigars acid.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, keep that.
Keep
the hard shit.
That's right.
The hard shit is the only way we're gonna learn our lesson to go back to the softer shit.
LSD infused fucking cigars.
Holy fuck!
You know what's fucking hilarious? some young ass military kid came into the shop one day and was like, "Yeah, I don't really smoke, but I'm just looking for something that's like, real tasty and has quite a bit of flavor to it." And I was like, "Well, you probably want something flavored." And I said, "You want to try acid?" And this kid looked at me all like terrified and was like, I'm in the military, dude. I can't do drugs. They fucking... And I was like, bro, no. This cigar brand is called acid.
You want to drop some acid with me, bro? Right in the middle of this public establishment.
This poor naive kid, man.
Holy shit. He heard all the stories about his grandfather doing acid in the military. Yeah. Holy fuck. I really can't do that. They're really hard on me. Really hard. Coke was fine, but acid's where I draw the line. Holy fuck.
I couldn't believe that.
That sounds about right.
Raise the tobacco sale age to 21. All right, you hear that?
You hear that,
motherfuckers? They already did it.
Yeah.
They already did it. They're doing it. So these people are having success.
And it's not just these guys. I mean, like, we clicked on this, and it's like, what the fuck? But there's a ton of these websites.
There's a ton of these websites and campaigns
that are just as aggressive.
And so the guy went from government immediately to a 501c4. Yeah, nonprofit.
And it's just another group
lobbying bullshit. This motherfucker probably was getting paid through some 501c4 before he got in government.
Oh yeah,
got in government and started fucking with shit, and then now he's back in the game to make money off these cunts. End the tobacco industry's harmful manufacturing and marketing practices. Are you guys trying to just end tobacco, or are you trying to just end harmful practices? This is fucking bullshit, a misleading statement. Somebody should sue you guys over this misleading statement because of all the bullshit that comes prior where you're just trying to stop tobacco in general.
Yeah.
And that's what I recommend, in all honesty. I was kidding about the fucking showing up with dead body signs. Kinda. If you throw that on my packs of smokes, bro, or a fucking box of cigars, you got one pissed off motherfucker over here. But what we need to do as cigar smokers is start our own 501c4s and look into what these nonprofits are doing, where they're getting their research and everything. Nitpick everything they do. Scrutinize the fuck out of this type of shit. And then count and just start suing them. If us as tobacco smokers could get together and start putting money in 501c4, if you can do that, or some type of organization that actually goes and pushes back against this shit. Tie these people up with fucking legal issues, put them in court constantly so they can't make any moves outside of the courtroom.
This is our anarchy episode where we just fuck people up. We should just create websites, just really aggressive websites where we're like fists in the air protesting.
Well, and get money behind that, bro. Yeah. What did I originally think you said when you said campaign for tobacco-free kids? Oh,
tobacco for kids.
Yeah, campaign for tobacco for kids.
We're on this. So we're going to create the Los Jerkos initiative, where we as a collective promote tobacco and its use of all ages. Mm-hmm. All these nonprofit organizations with their super aggressive mission statements and over-the-top false information have not had legitimate pushback. We're in the land of the free. Tobacco is America. The creation of our beautiful country was founded on crops like tobacco. Absolutely. And it should remain that way.
Yup.
Fuck that shit.
All right, website coming soon.
I literally just wrote that, guys. I want you to be proud of me.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you. Sponsored by Gurkha.
Yeah, that's from my teenage years being an anarchist. I literally just wrote that up right before we started recording. Vote for me.
Vote for Travis.
Please don't vote for me. I don't know what I would do with that power. It's not healthy. Definitely not.
I'm in all honesty really sick of this like crazy anti-tobacco campaigns and like kids smoking. Dude, kids ain't smoking like crazy. That ain't happening. Kids ain't consuming tobacco, even back in the day. Now, granted, I started smoking squares when I was 9. But, that's me. Nobody else was really fucking smoking, dude. I mean, why the fuck can't I? Why?
At the end of the day, like a kid doesn't have a fucking pellet. It's not going to be good to them. Mm-hmm. It's the same reason why you don't see. I mean, granted, times are changing. I'm seeing kids with fucking Starbucks cups and shit. But it's the same reason like kids don't drink coffee. It tastes like shit. You know what I mean? Unless you add a fuck ton of sugar into it. It's not until you're an adult that you start going, okay, like this is not bad. I have a developed palate. It's not bad. But no kid's just fucking grabbing fucking cigars and puffing on them and going, God, this tastes fucking great.
Yeah, or even cigarettes.
That's
the other thing. I gotta say this. Man, I love cigars. I absolutely love cigars. But I'm tired of all these people in the cigar industry. Every time they try to advocate for a cigar, they shit on a cigarette. You guys are fucking losers. You're fucking losers for shitting on other tobacco products.
It's all tobacco.
It's all tobacco.
Except for the cigarettes that have chemicals in them. But it's all tobacco at the end of the day.
And a lot of these chemicals are because the government fucking made them do it.
Oh, yeah.
So, man, you got to start advocating for all tobacco. Chew, snuff, cigarettes, pipe tobacco. You got to advocate for all fucking tobacco. We actually got to start fighting back, seriously, against anti-tobacco.
Yeah. Yeah, Los Jerkos initiative.
Yeah.
Our whole mission statement is fuck you, we want to smoke.
And I like cigarettes too, man. I'm not,
Yeah, I like the ones that don't have chemicals in them. I don't know which
I'd prefer them all not to have chemicals in them. We smoked those fucking cigarettes from the 1950s.
Those were dope.
Those were fucking amazing. Yeah. I mean, we got them in a tin can. We popped that tin can open. They were from the 1950s. It was some of the best cigarettes I've ever smoked. My wife came in here while I was smoking one, and she's like, if you fucking smoked, if all cigarettes were like that one, smelled like that one, you could smoke throughout the fucking house.
Oh, yeah.
Cigarettes can be better. Yeah. We need to take it back to a place to be better. The only way we can do that is to get everybody in the tobacco industry of all types to actually start advocating and not shitting on other tobacco products.
Yeah, so smoke more. The fuck are you doing?
Smoke more, chew more.
Put down that crack pipe.
Snort more.
Yeah, pick up different tobacco hobbies.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a gotta collect them all kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Tobacco pipe, snooze. Mm-hmm. Just do everything. Find some sort of way to extract all the best parts of the tobacco into a needle and heat it up on a spoon.
What, are we talking about vapors?
No, like the nicotine and all the good shit.
That's not how you vape, though? Isn't that how you vape? You put it in a needle?
Oh.
That not vaping?
Oh,
what's vaping? I forget what vaping is.
Oh, that's what you meant when you said you were vaping and then you grabbed a spoon from the kitchen. Oh, that's fucking weird. I'm putting it all together.
Put it in my neck.
Put it. Get that vein. Get that vein.
You get what I'm saying, though, man. I mean, no, I like Rocky Patel a lot, but then I hear when he advocates tobacco. I've seen him in a documentary or
cigars, doesn't he?
Yeah. Man, start sticking up for cigarettes. Be like, cigarettes used to be fucking a lot more tasty and less chemically and fucking all this crazy shit. Man.
Yeah, I mean, it does. Well, in the reality of it, it just doesn't make sense anyway. Like, common sense wise, like using rationality, it doesn't make sense to only include one aspect of tobacco. Right. Like, if you're advocating for something, you're advocating for all of it because that's just the package. If they're going to ban it as a package, you need to advocate it. But, I mean, we're now living in this world where, like, weed is legal and weed is getting taxed out the ass and they're making money off that. So that's the new cash crop. So in order to bring one vice in, you got to get rid of something else.
Yeah.
And that's just the unfortunate aspect of it. I don't smoke weed, so I'm completely okay with going back to the good old days where it was illegal and people were just doing it for fun. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Also, at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm against weed. I don't give a shit. I think it's dope. At the end of the day, they're fucking plants, dog. If I want to fucking smoke plants.
Yeah.
Like, I could understand if we're talking about, like, cocaine. Like, okay,
Whoa. What do you mean?
Yeah, but there's, like, a chemical process that.
Wait,
you know what
smoking cocaine? Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
There's... Well, see, but you can't be selective. You have to be cocaine inclusive. All aspects of cocaine are what you need to be a proponent of. But it's just
man, I guess I'm just not for freedom. I'm for things that I want. Tobacco, boom. Cocaine only available in snorting. You can't smoke the shit. If you get caught smoking the shit, boom, you're life prison.
Unfucking believable.
What?
Unfucking believable. You're a terrorist.
I'm a tyrant.
You're a tyrant. You're a fucking a whole fucking political tyrant where it's like, I just want the stuff for me. I don't give a fuck if they ban it on all of you.
Yeah. I aim to ban some of you people.
So don't vote for Nate, because what'll end up happening is he'll make all the stuff legal for him.
No, everybody would be happy with my choices. And those that aren't would know better to not mention it.
We'll kill them.
Don't say it. I don't know about that.
So that's where you draw the line? You literally just talked about threatening people.
No. You ever watch, like, the end of Clockwork Orange?
God, a long time ago, yeah.
That's what I do to people. Like, you fucking prop their eyeballs open, make them watch cool shit. They'll just see how people lived in the 90s and make them watch that for a long fucking time.
It's just like repeat music videos of Creed.
Yeah. You know what? I tell you, not all the 90s is cool. God damn it. Thanks for bringing Creed up. I banned some of the 90s too.
Yeah, I banned some of the 90s. Only Smashing Pumpkins for Nate.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, not even them.
Unfucking believable.
No.
But yeah, so enough about laws. We've mentioned it before. We do want to have an episode or like God, I don't even know what we'd call it, where we kind of get touchy on the laws and shit that we don't agree with and stuff like that. I think we've covered a lot of it today. This is when we're not recording, this is a really hot topic for Nate. We need to just get Nate, like, pumped and ready, and he'll go fucking insane.
Yeah.
He's really passionate about this. He gets an erection And it's really
fucking
awkward.
rage boner.
Yeah, he's like he calls it his fury, but it's really awkward when we're recording naked. So he just doesn't get heated. But like when we're at work and he's fucking erect, better watch the fuck out. He's knocking everything off the shelves. We have a topic today. This is not just a fucking NPR.
Boy, we spent a lot of time fucking NPRing it up.
That's fine. I mean, someone's got to do it. Here's the thing. If we don't do the news, then we really don't know what to fucking talk about. We had a fucking 2-hour episode last week, and it's, I mean, if we run out of shit to talk about, I'll be fucking surprised, because we are long-winded as fuck. So, our topic today is... We work at a cigar lounge, and if you couldn't fucking tell, we're the type of people that we work at a cigar lounge, but any opportunity we get to go to, like, another cigar lounge just to check it out, and we were talking about, like, ideal cigar lounges. Like, if we were to create a cigar lounge, like, concepts and things like that, that's just, like, kind of off-the-wall, kind of not... We feel like a lot of cigar lounges are kind of the same. A lot of them can be kind of the same kind of profile. Almost. It's like a cookie cutter. So we talked about cigar shop concepts or cigar lounge concepts, because like I like a good dark and dingy cigar lounge, but it's getting overplayed.
Yeah, I think a lot of places run with that.
Yeah, I mean, like they all kind of look the same. Here's the one thing, and this is our cigar lounge takes a lot of pride on not being this way. Clean up your fucking cigar lounge. I know this is not a gripe episode, but like that's the one thing is almost a majority of a lot of the ones that we fucking go to. It's like the windows are all dingy and the fucking there's dust everywhere, and it's like, I know it's hard to upkeep, but fuck's sake, like
take care of your fucking business.
Yeah.
Make it look good.
So
fucking idiots.
We decided to talk about ideal cigar lounge concepts and what we want to see creative wise, more creativity in a cigar lounge. I don't want to see a bunch of fucking old books and shit on a shelf that don't have any pages in them. It's just there for decoration and fucking just like pointless decorations that have nothing to do with fucking cigars, just kind of littered about the whole place. It kind of looks like a fucking junkyard that you smoke cigars in.
Yeah, I mean, I love when a cigar lounge has a lot of the paraphernalia from cigar brands.
From cigar brands, absolutely.
Yeah.
But like there's cigar lounges that have like just like plastic plants everywhere and like stupid fucking statues and
dumb
shit.
I can think of a cigar lounge that's kind of like that right now.
I can yeah. Now that you mention it, sounds really familiar.
Hint.
Yeah. I'm not telling you where we work. You probably can
listening.
figure it out.
They're not listening.
No, fuck them.
And even if they could hear us, they wouldn't take the advice.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Fire us?
Yeah.
Probably actually.
Maybe.
No, probably not.
Yeah, no, dude, one of my favorite things, like, going in a lounge, back in the day, there was quite a few lounges I saw that had these, but, like, the fucking giant punch jester that's, like, 3.5 foot, 4 foot tall.
Yeah.
I love going in a lounge and seeing that. I love seeing the fucking wooden Indians.
I was just going to say.
Vintage wooden Indians.
Bring back Indian statues. God damn it. That's the whole point of this. Bring back more of those.
No.
They're literally, like, it's not even meant to be racist. It's literally supposed to be a marker. So...
Tells you where...
I don't know if you knew this, but white people haven't always been in America. So when we came to America and they were introducing all the indigenous fucking plants to us, they provided us with tobacco, and then we fucking monetized the shit out of it and turned into the successful country we are now. So... having it outside of the cigar shop was a way to say, hey, we have tobacco here. There's no fucking racism on it.
No.
So it's...
Hey, some weird guy walked in through the back door, handed me flowers, and asked for you guys?
Got you some flowers. Don't get used to it. I'm not trying to set expectations or nothing. Just figured someone in this damn house should be treated with respect. What's up, you filthy animals? It's Clyde Burns, your neighborhood cigar evangelist, back again like a rash on your ass. I'm here in the flesh, probably against everyone's better judgment. I heard y'all were talking cigar lounge concepts, so I figured I'd swing by before someone suggests a fucking vape bar with mood lighting and call it revolutionary. Alright, before the room fills up with more smoke than common sense, here's the rundown, ya ash-droppin' legends. Los Jerkos is out there flapping their lips and roasting premium leaf on Spotify, YouTube, and now Apple Podcasts. 'Cause even the tech overlords couldn't keep this much bullshit off their servers. Now listen, if you've got cash burning a hole in your pocket, or just appreciate a couple cigar psychos keeping it real, throw 'em some damn money. Venmo's at Los Jerkos. PayPal's Los Jerkos. You drop a few bucks and boom, they'll scream your name like you stormed the Capitol to bring back indoor smoking. Want to witness two lunatics treating cigar smoke like it's sacred incense at a church run by degenerates? Find them on Facebook at Los Jerkos and on Instagram at Los Jerkos Podcast. Underscores included, courtesy of that grease-stained goblin gatekeeping a name he doesn't even use. All right, I'm gonna go burn a cigar fat enough to get me kicked off public transportation and listen to these fools talk about cigar lounges like it's a damn TED Talk. All right, you filthy animals, strap in, 'cause we're ending Season 2 with a bang. And you can be a part of it if you've got 40 bucks and half a brain. We're hosting a blind tasting, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Unbanded cigars, hand-picked by us, sent straight to your grubby little hands. Then, for the season finale, you get to hop on a video herf with us, live and smoking, as we dissect these mystery sticks like two guys who think they know what they're doing. We'll guide you through the whole thing. Flavors, strength, burn, ash, construction, the full-on cigar autopsy. And if you think you've got the chops to guess what it is, step up. If you're right, we'll give you props on the show. If you're wrong, well, so is everybody else. And we'll reveal the blend at the end anyway, so no one's left crying in their humidor. Here's the deal, $40 to join. June 15th is the deadline. PayPal or Venmo us. Links are in the fucking description. This ain't some influencer cigar club garbage. It's just us, you, and a damn good time with a couple of mystery cigars. Come get weird with us, talk some shit, and see if your palate's worth a damn. Tastes like victory, or maybe Nicaraguan Corojo. I don't know. We'll find out.
That guy give your wife flowers?
Yeah. I wonder if he said Happy Mother's Day. I fucking didn't.
Oh, shit. She's gonna leave you for Clyde Burns.
Don't say that.
Unbelievable.
Oh, shit.
Oh, god damn it. This guy's getting real fucking weird.
He really is.
He came in through your back door. I'm gonna have to get a restraining
order, man.
Yeah, restraining order. I mean, if he's just walking into your back door, you don't even let me in your back door. Unfucking believable.
There's laws on the books for that, bro.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God. I was just going to make the most terrible joke, and I just kept it to myself.
All right, let's move it along from fucking talking about some serious shit and actually getting to, like, dope concepts.
Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm done being serious.
From
here on out, I'm just
bullshitting. Yeah, people don't want to hear us talk about retarded shit.
Every other episode now, from here on out, I'm just going to be an asshole and joke around about everything, even if it is serious.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to do it.
I think so.
So, cigar lounge concepts. We mentioned the cool paraphernalia and the Indian statue with the tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Those are dope. Keep those. That's fine. I I think you've heard some of my concepts. I haven't heard any of yours. So I want you to lead off on this.
Well, you want me to lead off?
Yeah, because I have a couple concepts, but they're really far out. I don't even think, most of the time when I mention mine, people are like, I don't know. People are a little hesitant. They like their classic cigar lounges.
Well, yeah. So my first one is, which there's a lounge kind of like this already, but I guess it's not a lounge. It's a fucking...
Unfucking believable. Just copy and pasting, bud.
I know. Well, I had this idea prior to realizing that it existed. My boy Arnold sent me it. But, I mean, it's... The concept of the lounge is they don't carry any cigars that you can get recently. It's just all vintage stuff. Nothing but vintage cigars. And you got to pay a membership to sit and enjoy these vintage smokes. It's be more like a club. And it's legit, like, you come in, it's well-stored, well-aged cigars 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Before you finish, any of these fucking ideas, I swear to God, if I find out any of you are copying these fucking ideas, I'm burning your building down. Trademark. I don't even think this is how trademark works. You can't just say it. I think you actually have to have a trademark. But I'm just saying, trademark. Fuck you.
That's right.
Continue.
Yeah. But I guess that's not like really part of the lounge though, because the lounge could be, for that environment. I mean, it could be anything. I guess it would be. I would allow my clientele to really figure out how the fuck they want to lounge. But
it is a cool idea, and I think I have heard this one before, and I thought about it, not to hijack this idea, but build off of it. You find like you have to be in like a big city like Chicago, New York, whatever. Find like an old fucking bank.
Mm-hmm.
And you just call it the Vault. And it's a membership. It's really kind of fancy, luxe, whatever. But you still use that bank vault. And whenever someone wants to get an aged cigar or like the aged unique stuff,
mm-hmm.
you fucking spin that giant wheel and open the fucking bank vault. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be dope. There's a few lounges now that are having like their own vault, but not an actual vault.
Yeah.
An actual vault would be fucking dope. But there's some lounges saying they got a vault full of aged stuff.
It is a cool concept.
But mine are, so I guess one of the reasons I want it to be mainly just vintage stuff, you can't get a newer cigar in there, is because if you're somebody that's looking for vintage stuff, you're somebody that's really into cigars. So the clientele that the people you'll be hanging out with in that lounge will be people that understand cigars on a higher level, more experience. They're in it. They know all the stuff. They're looking for that unique vintage.
You won't be dealing with idiots every fucking day?
No, you'd be dealing with people that are...
No dumb questions?
No dumb questions.
Fuck.
I mean, maybe. I can't help how
not.
people don't. Right now, you know what I'm saying?
I can't fix dumb people.
I can't fix dumb people, bro. There's like smart dumb people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it is a dope idea. The thing is like, it fits a niche that doesn't really... I mean, obviously there are some cigar lounges that do that, but they're not exclusively just that.
Yeah.
There is a niche. I mean, there are people like us where they will just go to explore other cigar lounges to treasure hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my like 2 or 3 stores where I'm like, I know if I go,
you can find
every 3 weeks, I find some like dope shit, like finding original Nat Shermans. Like, that's cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I can go to this location. They'll always have some sort of unique shit that I can find. Having a store that specifically caters to that, I know for a fact I have shit that you don't know existed, or you knew it existed and you can never find it again.
That's right. Then the stipulation I would have in that motherfucker too is you can't buy a box. You have to smoke it there or buy one to take home. You can't buy a whole box because vintage and rare stuff is, well, vintage and rare.
Oh, I absolutely agree. I would even say you can't take it home.
You have to smoke it
there. I would honestly say that whole existence of it being an exclusive club It's almost like nowadays I'm starting to notice these, I don't know what they're fucking called, but it's like a car club. They built one where I used to live. It's like multiple garages that are all climate controlled and whatever, so you can bring your classic cars. And it's a membership fee, and it's literally like a fucking elk club where they can hang out in the main room and drink and shoot the shit and talk about their classic cars and walk through the garages and check out each other's cars or whatever. Yeah. But it's not for anyone else. Like, you can't just go in there.
It's not open to the public. It's fucking...
And I think that's a cool concept, because then you can go to this lounge. You know you're getting something that is super rare. You get that exclusivity, that kind of club feel. Mm-hmm. You're with other passionate fucking cigar smokers, because most of the time the price point's going to be premium.
That's right, yeah.
So the whole combination fits into this niche that doesn't really exist. It's kind of half-assed done, but not like all the way done.
All the way done, yeah. Where it's just that.
Yeah. And
I think people are doing it, and I'm not gonna front like it's gonna be some big money making business. It would the concept isn't to be a big profit machine. It's to be an exclusive experience. Oh, yeah. So, breaking even would be good. Everybody's that's on staff gets paid. Boom, just have all the inventories paid. It would be the rent's fucking paid. Everything. You know what I'm saying? But the main goal is to create the experience for people that really enjoy cigars, that know what the fuck a good smoke is, that know vintage stuff, that know rare stuff.
If you double down on it, if you want it to be super profitable, double down on it. You do buy a bank and you have the vault and whatever. The vault's usually in a back room. Make that back room the exclusive fucking club that you get into. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then have the outside portion of the bank area be just a regular cigar lounge.
Yeah, you could work it that way. Yeah.
Do like locker members that are in.
Yeah.
Or no, you wouldn't need locker members because they can only fucking buy them in singles and smoke them in there.
Yep.
That's the way to do
locker. It. Yeah.
And then it becomes exclusive. It becomes almost secretive and kind of culty.
That's the reason I tried to veer away from having a concept of it also being a regular cigar lounge, is because everybody that comes into the regular fucking cigar lounge is going to find out that exists. You know what I'm saying?
True,
so my thought was, you'd want to build this thing through word of mouth only.
Yeah.
And people, if you want in, you come in with a fucking homeboy that's already in. You know what I mean?
Like a cult.
I'm all for it. Yeah, like
what was
a cult.
What was
Jimmy
that
Buffett cult.
Where was it? Jimmy Buffett cult. Yes. What was that? What was that fucking movie where everyone had like the bloodhound tattoo? They had like a bloodhound tattoo, and it was like a cult of rich people that would kill people and watch it.
Oh, that sounds familiar as fuck.
Oh my god, I can't remember what it was fucking called.
I think I know what you're talking about, though. And there's like a girl that ends up taking it over.
Yeah.
Is that Hostile?
No. Is it Hostile? It might be Hostile. Yeah, I think it's Hostile.
Yeah.
And it's like a bloodhound tattoo on their on them. I think it's Hostile. That's what we need. That's what we need to do. Is you have to have you got to get tattooed. You got to really devote yourself to this fucking thing. Wait a second. So I'm German. This is probably not something we should be promoting.
Jesus, this is a racy fucking episode.
This is a racy fucking episode. You need to have a number tattooed on your arm for you to get into.
This episode's getting us canceled.
If last episode didn't get us fucking canceled, this one's safe.
This one's doing it.
No, this one's hard.
Please sponsor us, Gurkha.
Gurkha, sponsor us before we get canceled. Sponsor us from prison.
Hell yeah.
But
prison. Shit.
Yeah, we'll get canceled and then get arrested for being racist. I don't fucking know.
Arrested for being racist.
We live in a fucked up society. I don't fucking know. But see, I like that concept. I think that's dope. My concept is super fucking. Wait, so what else? What else in that lounge? So that was essentially the humidor.
Yeah,
and the lounge is exclusive.
That's the humidor.
Is it high scale, uppity, or is it just kind of like?
Well, see, man.
Elk Club.
If I'm It's fucking douchey as it sounds. If I'm smoking something fancy, I do like a bit of the dimmer lights. I like very chill atmosphere.
Yeah.
Something that doesn't take away from my capability to focus on the smoke. So if I like music, so I would play some
real quiet classical
like
music.
smooth jazz or something, like just slightly in the background of the lounge. Maybe not smooth jazz. I mean, it would be the customer base that helps come up with fucking tracks. Probably honestly have like a fucking jukebox that has a bunch of tunes from different genres, but all of it's fucking chill. All of it's chill as fuck. And I don't know about seating. I like single chair seating.
Monocles and smoking jackets?
Yeah. No, I'll have like one of those family size Snuggies, but it's made of the smoking jacket material. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was getting to with the fucking single person chair or fucking a couch, So maybe have some couches so everybody can rock them fucking smoking Snuggies.
Smoking Snuggies.
It's like the big giant blanket with 5 holes in it, so 5 people can poke their heads out of it. You know what I'm saying?
You make it Greek themed, and everyone has to completely declothe, and so everyone's just naked. And there's lots of fountains, and like it's dimly lit. It's only lit by candlelight.
Right.
And then there's fountains, and there's like a wading pool in the center.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I just want, if I'm going to smoke, because like you said, it's going to be a higher price point for a lot of those sticks.
Yeah.
And if I'm smoking something I paid expensive for, I want to be chill as fuck. I don't want shit bothering me.
Yeah.
And, I mean, now, that would also, again, though, it would be the clientele that helps decide how the fuck that goes down.
And location.
Yeah, and location, because,
Yeah.
Check out local bars to see what kind of people are would be potentially coming to the lounge. And
yeah, because what you described was a hookah bar with cigars.
Yeah,
it could pull in a different clientele.
Mm-hmm.
This is getting
oh shit! Opium Den fucking cigar lounge.
Opium Den cigar lounge. We're in. Just hire a bunch of Asians. We're hitting all of them today. We're hitting all of them. We got a bingo card here with all of the races.
Eskimos, you're next, bitch.
Fucking Inuits. But Jesus. So, yeah, that's a dope idea. I think it's a pretty tame idea. That's a reasonable idea. I feel like the ones that I have are a little bit far out. There's one of them that's not far out, and I think that's my most realistic one that I actually think would be dope.
Let's hear it.
It would just have to be people that are open to fucking trying new stuff. I worked in the restaurant industry for a very long time, so the first concept I had was having like a traditional Cuban restaurant. Nothing super fancy, we're not talking like fancy building, whatever. Like a traditional Cuban restaurant with, you got like tables outside where people are playing fucking dominoes, and you got like real fucking Cubans making real fucking Cuban food, and the vibes are really like chill. Lots of, ceiling fans and Hawaiian shirts and all that fucking shit. And
those roulette looking ceiling fans.
Yeah. And it's like everything's, the seating is all kind of like wicker and that like traditional kind of beach vibe. And then you can go, it's a 2-decker building. You go outside and you go up the stairs and you go up top, and it's very spacious and open and lots of ventilation, because most of it'll have a roof, but it'll be kind of exposed almost in a way where you don't have to really pay for ventilation because it's just going outside.
Yeah.
And it's up on the roof, so the smoke is going to just rise and fuck off, and no one complains about smelling smoke and all that shit. And you just have like a real just chill kind of cigar lounge up top. I think that would be dope, especially like if you find like a place with like good scenery. If you could find a way to put it close to a beach, or like a skyline.
Put that bitch on Bimini Island.
What the fuck is that?
So Bimini Island, it like all year round it stays between like 72 and 76 degrees, all year round. It barely fucking rains on Bimini Island. It's a small island, but it's fucking gorgeous, dude. You put that bitch there where it's like, it's just paradise all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, I only sell Party Parrot.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. But like I think it'd be cool. You're gonna realize that a lot of my concepts involve more open, spacious. I think I'm just getting bored with the dark and dingy. I think everyone does it. So a lot of my concepts are gonna be very like outdoors forward because my favorite place to smoke is outside.
Yeah.
I think it's more relaxing for me. So that was my first concept, which is realistic. I think that'd be pretty dope.
No, that is, yeah.
I don't think it'd be dope for like here in Tennessee.
No,
I don't
like
think
I said, it needs to be in like the Bahamas or
yeah,
something like that.
I don't think anyone's open enough to trying that. Like Cuban food's good and it's pretty simple stuff, but like I want it to be like super traditional.
Yeah.
So I like.
So wait, do you sell Cuban cigars there?
Depends on location.
Yeah, I mean Bimini Island.
I would. As much as I'm not like a huge Cuban cigar fan, I just like the vibes. I'm like the beach guy, so like I like the chill vibes, and I like being outdoors, and I like could you imagine having a nice fucking cool breeze up on that fucking balcony or that second level that's a little open? You got a nice cool breeze, and it's fucking got a nice view. Everyone's smoking cigars, and no one's bitching about the fucking smoke. You don't gotta pay thousands of fucking dollars for a ventilation system.
Yeah, man.
And then they go downstairs and you got fucking authentic Cuban food made by fucking Cubans and not random fucking white people.
Yeah, I know. Or Mexicans, because let's be honest, they're the ones doing it.
We're hitting all of them. Or fucking Inuits. No, I'm joking.
Fucking Eskimos.
Goddamn Eskimos taking over our Cuban restaurants. But no, I think it's I think that's a cool concept. I've been riding that for a while. But
nah, I like that. I like that idea quite a bit.
what's your other concept?
The other concept I had kind of ties into some stuff we were talking about earlier, but it's basically 90s land. And
yes.
So what I would do is buy one of these malls that are being abandoned.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And I would buy old school fucking mall, deck that bitch out all 90s decorations, fucking...
You have a Blockbuster and a Domino's.
Yes, exactly. So, like, the mall would have stores. There'd be... I would allow a few cigar shops in there.
Yeah.
Just shops, though. They don't have a fucking lounge. Just shops. So,
can
dudes can sell different types of cigars throughout there. You could smoke throughout the motherfucker. I'd make sure that I have a shop where you can blend cigarettes. You could fucking... there'd be like a chew shop. You buy chewing tobacco.
Hell yeah.
So, like, all forms of tobacco you can get there at the mall. And then straight up, there'd be like a fucking old school video game store. So, like,
arcade.
You know how... Like an arcade, but like straight, like, you ever hear of Funko Land? There used to be a fucking big video game store back in the fucking 90s. I don't know, maybe that's like just a Midwest
video
thing.
Games?
Yeah, vintage video games, but so, because they don't make new ones, it'd be just basically a fucking, one of those, buy, sell fucking...
Yeah. You could do like an arcade also, like where it's just like old school arcade. Skee ball, pinball, like the old school
fucking arcade shit. Even have some clothing shops, man.
That's only like Jinko jeans.
Yeah, like old school 90s clothes, retro fucking clothes.
Yeah, Jinko jeans.
The whole place would be retro as fuck. There'd be a Pizza Hut in there where you could fucking smoke.
Whole Jinko store.
You just throughout the whole mall you can smoke. The fucking I guess the lounge area would be like, what do they call it? The cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? So where all the fucking shops are to get food, there'd be another big section there for you to sit and smoke at. You can smoke anywhere, but like more of a chill section, more like couches and shit like that. And then the tables to sit at and eat.
Just call it 90s land.
90s land.
I'm all for it.
But like it's a cigar lounge though. Inevitably, it's a fucking cigar lounge. It ain't just like 90s shit, but it's a cigar lounge where you're welcome to smoke. And everybody would be told, listen, if you don't like fucking cigar smoke or cigarette smoke, don't fucking show up. Because that's what's happening here.
You just have signs everywhere that lead people to a non-smoking section. It's just back outside to the parking garage.
Fuck yeah. You get the fuck out.
This way to the non-smoking. And it just keeps leading them out. And then they end up in the parking garage.
And I make sure I'd use the back rooms of the mall with that long hallway you can go in.
The boring section.
Yeah, the boring section. You got to go all the way through that bitch.
You're like
all
fucking
exits
mole.
and blocks except for the one at the very fucking end.
A fucking mole. You go all the way through the back areas because we don't want your bullshit out in the public.
That's right.
You go through the back alleyways, whatever, and then they send you right back out to the parking garage. And then we have a security guard, just one, and they're like, "Yeah." It says there's a non-smoking section. He goes, yeah, right back where you fucking came from.
Get the fuck
Get
out.
the fuck out of here. He has a shotgun.
And they take a picture of him, and then we fucking have a wall of people that aren't allowed.
The wall
in that
of
bitch.
shame.
Yeah, dude.
We put it right in the food court.
If you see this homo, kick him the fuck out.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, man, 90s land.
I'm all for
That
that.
would be the shit.
That's kind
and
of
I mean, like, you know,
bring
other
back my childhood,
90s
baby.
shops and everything. We'll sell those fucking pogs that have been grooved out a little bit to set your
Pogs?
cigar on.
You just have a whole shop full of pogs.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
man.
a skateboard
like
shop.
90s land be all fucking straight up legit shit from
I'm trying
the
to
90s.
think of all the shit from the 90s that I really miss.
You know how you like malls play music over the fucking big speakers?
You have a
just be all-
fucking movie theater. You use the movie theater of the mall to
Yeah.
play only the fucking 90s
90s movies, and you can smoke in that bitch.
And you can smoke in that bitch.
And yeah, and so we'd fit the joint to have ashtrays next to all the
Holy
fucking
fuck,
chairs.
Gurkha, you need to fucking sponsor us, dog. You were big in the 90s, right? We could do like in all honesty, if you sponsor us, one of the really little shops, you can have a Gurkha shop where it's just Gurkhas. You were
Fuck
big
yeah.
in the 90s. You sponsor this shit, we will create 90s land.
90s land, dude. 90s land cigar lounge, and it's a whole fucking mall.
It's a whole fucking mall. It's literally just freedom in a mall.
Freedom in a mall, dude. Welcome back to America. And then we'll have American Gladiators playing on TVs randomly throughout the mall and shit.
No, fuck that. In one of the foyers, you just have them doing it in the
Oh,
foyer.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
You
like
got
they
all
used to
the-
do mall events and
Yeah,
shit.
you got all the mall events and
dude. Bringing back American Gladiators.
And then for
to
like the
perform in mall.
holidays, instead of these like really new and updated mascots, you get like some beat up old fucking Easter bunny and beat up old fucking Santa.
Santa blazing his fat stogie, dude. Fuck yeah, come sit on Santa's lap.
Come sit on Santa's
Don't
lap.
you almost burnt your forehead.
Just putting ashes out on people.
Fuck
Pushing
dude.
baby's soft head in and using it as
Oh
an
my
ashtray.
god, dude. Oh shit. We've said a lot of retarded shit on this fucking
is
episode.
fucked.
Holy
You guys
fuck,
are
I
gonna
love
hate
it.
us after this.
Sorry.
No, I'm not. Fuck that. Listen, you and I have had this talk. This podcast is supposed to be like two dudes fucking chilling in a cigar lounge and smoking cigars.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a bullshitting. It's supposed to be unedited. It's supposed to be hot, racy, whatever the fuck term you want to use, crass, blunt. We work at a cigar lounge. I promise you, with all of my fucking heart, anything we have said in any of the fucking episodes, I have heard equal or worse in a cigar lounge. So you can
I've
fucking
legit had
hate
to
it.
tell some people to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, you can fucking hate it. You can fucking not like it, whatever. But at the end of the day, anything that we have said in any of our fucking episodes, season 1 or season 2, I have heard worse at a cigar lounge. So
Yeah, dude, I joke about cocaine. I legit sat and spoke with somebody about when they used to do coke and how much fun they had and everything.
yeah. So it's like, if you fucking hate this, cool. I fucking hate you. That's just how it works. But yeah,
Yeah, if you're offended, it's all dudes listening to this. You're offended, go sun your balls. Get some testosterone up. Sun your balls while having a cigar.
Yep.
Get that testosterone up, boy.
I slam mine indoors. I think that's more effective. If I sit on them, they get caught between my butt cheeks.
I get fat bitches with pretty faces to stomp on them with high heels.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Jesus Christ. But I don't even know how to, yeah.
Yeah, 90s land.
90s, yeah, 90s land. Let's backtrack. 90s land's legit. I honestly, Gurkha, if you sponsor us, we will make that shit happen.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make that shit happen. You can fucking come in your Gurkha garb and your helicopter and just make appearances here and there, and you can be like a mascot.
Fuck yeah.
It's kind of a weird mascot to have for a mall, but like, yeah, cool, we'll do it. It'll be fine. You sponsor 90s land, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, man. Oh, God.
I don't think I can top that. My other cigar lounge idea is actually kind of fucking... It's almost similar kind of concept to the first one.
Let's hear it.
So, like I said, it's outside. Like, I like smoking outside. I think it's just relaxing as fuck. And I don't know. I'm that way.
No, I dig it, too.
I think... having, and this you could kind of put anywhere, kind of, depending on how sketchy the neighborhood is. Having like a cigar lounge that's more glass than building.
Yeah, I like that. I've also thought about that for like a house.
Oh yeah, I mean for a house too.
Those in glass houses.
Yeah. They were talking about throwing stones, not getting stoned.
Getting stoned in glass houses.
You're safe.
You can snort the coke, but don't fucking smoke it, all right?
Don't throw it at the
Otherwise, you got to get
glass.
the fuck out.
I'll throw the crack rock at the glass. But so, I don't know if I want to say like a greenhouse, but like just a lot more windows. I wouldn't mind like having a greenhouse. I think a greenhouse would be dope. Where like you have a fuck ton of plants, like palm trees and fucking plants and shit like that.
That'd be the food court of the mall. The
Yeah.
90s win.
Oh, like those jungle restaurants.
Yeah, the jungle restaurants, that type
with
of shit. But the big glass dome over the fucking food court.
Yeah, fuck man. Yeah.
Sorry,
we're on this. No, I
but
dig
that's
that.
you made me think of that for the food court. That's dope.
But I think I like the concept of you have a ton of fucking plants. So at the end of the day, you could be like dead in the middle of a city, and it's like you're in a jungle, and all the seeding.
What's the fucking plant that's like supposed to pump out a fuck ton of oxygen?
There's a couple of them. I don't know what they're called, but
carbon and
like I have
like a shit ficus.
The ficus. I mean, I think snake plants do it too.
Yeah.
I have one at my house.
Yeah, just a bunch of dope plants like that.
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah.
So it helps with like the filtering out of things and whatnot, but like also like you could be in the city and just get like those nature kind of vibes. And it's like one thing that I always fucking bitch about at our lounge is we gotta repaint. Like, you can't clean the fucking walls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so we have to repaint all the time when the tar builds up or whatever. If you hire a fucking company to just clean your windows on a regular, like, weekly basis, just deep clean your windows, that's almost worth the price in itself. And you don't have to worry about repainting. You don't got to worry about everything getting super fucking dingy and shitty. You have plants in there to help circulate things, ceiling fans, kind of like that outside vibe. There's a lot of glass, a lot of light coming in, and if it's like raining or whatever, it'll look dope. Like I like the concept of sitting outside, so being indoors and feeling like you're sitting outside.
Feeling like you're outside, yeah, that is pretty dope.
Like a super loungy. Like I'm not saying like
so that could be in a colder climate to make you feel like you're in a fucking tropical climate.
Oh yeah, I mean you can put it anywhere. You make it. So the humidor itself is not a separate room, like what they do in Florida.
Be right in there.
Yeah, you can have it down in Florida where it's already humid. You don't need a humidor; it's just a walk-in humidor. Or you have it somewhere in the wintertime or somewhere where it's cold more often. It's more humid and hot in there. I just think it'd be dope as shit.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that'd be cool as fuck.
I'm with that.
But yeah, I don't know. My concepts are all like outside oriented. I like that kind of vibe. My other one was I told you about this, is having a fucking shooting range. Like having a shooting range with a giant like concrete dome to keep the noise. Like have it a little bit away from it. Have an outdoor shooting range where you can get cigars and smoke in the lounge, or go down to the shooting range, shoot guns, and fucking smoke cigars. Have some food trucks pull up.
Man, all this shit could be a part of the fucking mall. You know? You could do this all in the mall.
Every single one of our concepts can be at the mall.
We need money.
Gurkha,
please sponsor us.
Gurkha, I swear to God. If you
give us some of that Davidoff settlement money.
Yeah. Give us some of that Davidoff settlement money. I mean, not only that. I mean, you only got to sell, 4 of your $1 million cigars?
Yeah.
And we should be good. I think 4 milli should be all right. We could work. We could make it work.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
We could make shit happen with that and then build off of it. Gurkha, call us.
We'll do
some business with you, bud.
Any other lounge concepts?
Do you have one?
I don't really have one that I remember.
Yeah,
I mean, I've sat with some people at the lounge too, and they've had some pretty cool concepts.
I don't remember like full on concepts. A lot of mine are just like.
One of my homies on fucking Discord, he owns a barber shop. We were always like pestering him, like, bro, you need to turn your fucking barber shop into
that is one of the concepts.
Lounge.
You and I have talked about this because we technically have 3 locations. One of our locations is very large. It's almost too spacious, if that's believable. The lounge is very just everyone. If there are a ton of people in there, everyone could sit and be by themselves. That's how spacious it is. Mm-hmm. And we had a couple of dudes that worked part-time that were like barbers. Mm-hmm. And I thought, if you cut that fucking lounge in half, you still have a really decent sized lounge. And then you put a barbershop storefront and have like the old school like spinning fucking barber pole and have a couple of seats, have some barbers, whatever, like a gentleman's club kind of thing. And then you have like a secret, like a speakeasy kind of secret door.
Yeah.
And it goes back to the cigar lounge and the VIP room and get a liquor license and all that stuff. Barbershop would be dope.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Old school barbershop.
Old school barbershop.
And that kind of goes into the exclusivity thing as well, where it's kind of like you do it by word of mouth. Mm-hmm. The front is this barber or whatever. And then you have like that exclusivity where it's like, oh, in the back we got booze and fucking tobacco.
Smoke and drink.
If they prohibit tobacco, or if they find some sort of fucking cocked up way to fucking ban tobacco, I swear to God, these are all going to be great ideas, because I'm just going to create speakeasies and do tobacco runs. I'm going to
dude.
Put a bunch of tobacco in a truck and drive it over to other states and go, I got tobacco. You want some of this tobacco? You got to meet me in this basement. And it's just like a speakeasy underneath. Everyone's jazzing and smoking cigars and shit. Police bust us up.
Yeah.
We gotta run and create another one.
Nah, the police are in their pocket. Pay them bitches off.
ICE. Oh, yeah, police. No, police. Fuck's sake. No, I think a lot of my concepts are not full-on concepts. Those are the 2, like, really full-on ones. Most of it's just, like, ideas for, like, a better kind of lounge.
Yeah.
I think more windows. I think a different way of ventilating. I think depending so much on these fucking mechanical ventilation systems.
Yeah, having fresh air is fucking...
Fresh air is the way to go.
It is. I agree.
And it's like you run into those issues. Like if your shit's dated and old and shit, we've ran into it where it's like you constantly have to have someone babysitting that or cleaning out the fucking vents and shit. Mm-hmm. If you have a little more fresh air, ventilation doesn't have to work so hard. And I think more open. The dark and dingy is great. It has its place, but fuck.
It's everywhere.
Come up with better ideas.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of one.
Oh, you know, now thinking about it, I do recall another idea I had. I was thinking of like an office building, like office space. So you rent out rooms,
Cubicles?
like cubicles or rooms, you can fucking sit and work at. Or if you want to have a meeting, you get a little a room for your meeting. If your band wants to jam out while fucking burning, boom, you got a room you guys can jam out in. If you literally just want to chill by yourself, fucking play a game, there's a room for that. Like, just an office building with different rooms set up for different vibes. A fuck ton of workspaces. You can come in and work solo. You can work with a team. And you can blaze while you fucking work. If you wanted to run a business out of the fucking office building where all your employees can fucking smoke wherever.
Hell yeah.
I got a floor for you. You can fucking rent out a floor. Everybody gets to burn. The shop is down on the first floor.
Hell yeah. That actually would be legit. Just make sure your building that you buy is not the tallest one and it's not near any airports.
Cocksuckers.
God damn it. No, I think
9/11 was an inside job.
George Bush.
World Trade Center 7. Dancing Israelis.
No,
He's fucking...
No,
we're hammering them all.
We're getting them all. Oh wait, we didn't say anything about white people. Fuck white people too.
No,
actually we're good.
I love white people.
Why are we whispering?
Shh, don't let them know we like white people.
Don't let them know we like white people.
Nah, there's white people I
don't know if you guys knew this. We are white.
We're white as fuck. White as snow.
Cocaine. But I think I like that idea mainly for the concept of, like, we have dudes that come into the lounge that are always talking about, so like most of the people in their workspace or whatever are all smokers. Like, for instance, like they get a locker. They get like a whole locker. They buy they do a business account locker and they throw a bunch of cigars in the box, and it's kind of like their reprieve. They, like, on their break, they'll come in from their office, go to the office locker and smoke a cigar and then go back to work.
Yeah.
Instead of that, now they have the ability to just rent out a whole floor and go, hey, I want you guys to be productive. I want you to be, I want you to be able to have what you want. So we rented out this floor where you can smoke cigars and do work while you're smoking cigars.
While you're burning, yep.
Which would be legit.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it caters to a group that definitely exists. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times now. I mean,
the thing that made me think of that is how many guys I see come in to the lounge with headphones and their laptop and just working away.
Oh yeah.
While they're burning cigars.
And they have
some
that
guys will come
ability.
in and burn fucking 4 or 5 cigars while they're working.
Oh yeah.
But like, I'd like to give people an opportunity to be more private with their work. Nobody will end up looking over your shoulder because you got to own your own room or your own whole office space.
I think another thing that does is it gives the people, like, so those people that come into our lounge have their own business or they have the ability to work remotely. There's a ton of fucking people that they'll come in after working at an office all day, fucking pissed off and stressed out. Oh, God, I need a fucking cigar and a beer. And they're pissed. So what better way? They can't get away from the office. They have to go to the office. What better way than to make the office the
environment they want to be in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That way they're happy, they're working, they're smoking, they're getting all of their needs filled.
And nicotine helps you concentrate too. So, yeah, man.
Nicotine is the miracle.
Full blown office space for people to smoke.
With all the fuckery, I guess, but not like the movie. There's a lot of fuckery in that movie.
Yeah.
Productive.
Is that my stapler?
But, I mean, I can't think of anything else. I think, for the most part, a lot of cigar lounges usually have pretty dope vibes. Like, they're all the same. It's all the cookie cutter, dark lit kind of tavern feel to it. But, like, there's a reason it's that way, because it's relaxing. That's just how it is. They picked the most easiest, relaxing environment, which is dimly lit, leather chairs, relaxing.
Yep.
So I can't blame them for it. Everyone ride that bus, but like, there's other ways.
Lounge. I mean, they're called lounge, so that is like what you think of when you think of lounging.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but like it depends on who you are. Like, so in Greece, when the like lounging was laying out on these fucking long fucking couches or whatever the fuck they were called in marble rooms full of fucking fish ponds and fountains. I think that'd be a dope cigar lounge.
A Fabergé egg.
Oh, fuck off with the precious moments.
Precious moments.
Precious moments. They just have a whole, like, we could do a whole trailer park vibe. Do like a cigar lounge that's just
now we're going after white people.
They just have like the whole vibe is like trailer parks. And like the person that works there is already fucking blasted.
All the servers are fucking pregnant chicks
with mullets. Wearing like beat up tank tops with old bands and ripped pieces and shit.
Tramp stamps, cigar logos.
Dale Earnhardt shirts.
Oh hell yeah!
And then like the guy, the boss or whatever, he has a mullet and like a beer belly, and he's already fucking shit faced and he's insulting you. He's talking down to you like he's you're his kid.
We'll put a gate in the front so like it's an upscale trailer park.
Upscale.
It's a gated community. Yeah. It's my gated community. What you doing around here?
God damn it!
How'd you get past the gate?
I was just coming in looking for a light cigar. The hell you are! Don't raise no pussy. You gonna have one of these dark ones. It's the only dark thing I'll allow in here. But it's like, Fabergé egg, fuck off. But I mean, I wouldn't mind like a cool. I'm trying to think of what they're. I mean, some banks are like that, where it's like super marble.
Yeah, marbled out. A fancy ass cigar lounge would be
like a fountain, and it's like lots of loungy
but
chairs.
That's kind of how I would imagine that.
The bank one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be kind of dope.
Yeah,
and that would be the only time where I would say, maybe not the fake plants, but like I would say like statues that don't really relate to cigars, because that's like the vibe.
That's the vibe. Yeah, that makes sense to it.
But it's like
Roman and Greek.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
Yeah,
and just like sconces with like fire coming out of them instead of like that'd be kind of dope. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
I think we just need to create our own cigar lounge. Los Jerkos Cigar Lounge.
I would love it. I would be probably to be a lot cooler than the place we work at now.
Well, that doesn't take much, Nate. No, we love our job.
I love the lounge I work at.
Yeah, honestly, I
love the way the owners set the lounge up and everything. It's good.
In the area, I would argue it's probably the best set up lounge. I can't think of.
I 100% agree. Yeah,
I can't think of another. There's maybe one other one that's like maybe a close second.
But that's a fucking bar.
That's a bar.
That's the way
cigars,
I feel about that. Oh, since we brought up Casa though, and we forgot to mention this in the news, there seems to be a lot of Davidoff lounges closing down.
Yeah,
you read
how
about
many
that,
was that? That was like 2 or 3.
Yeah, and there was a lounge in Nashville that was Davidoff, and they're gone now.
Yeah,
and I think somebody else took them over.
Oh, it was us.
I think was it us? Are you sure? I thought it was some company that like ripped off the Ashton brand. The way the Ashton brand was.
Yeah. I don't want to bring up names, but yeah. I don't want to be guilty by association.
I'm fucking kidding. My God.
No,
that statement will get me canceled. That's the one that's gonna get.
No, it'll get you fired. Maybe not canceled.
It's canceled from my job.
Canceled for
you can't cancel me.
Working. You can't cancel me. I am the man. No, the Davidoff lounges that closed. So here's the thing: is I don't think it has anything to do with Davidoff. The 2 that closed that I read about were in New York City.
Oh.
And if there is anything that I know personally as someone that lived in the state of New York, that big giant landmass attached to the bullshitty part, New York City is easily one of the worst fucking places. It's like super. I mean, God, we can just get political and talk about COVID, the way they handled COVID and shit.
Boy.
It is fucked. So, like Nat Sherman went out of business during COVID.
Yeah.
I guarantee you the way that New York buckles down on their tobacco laws, they tax the shit out of tobacco. Last time, I can't remember.
No, man,
was it like 70%?
You're getting real close into the conspiracy theory territory for
No,
me.
I think it has to do with New York. I think 110% the reason why those closed down.
No, I agree with you, but you brought up COVID and clamping down on tobacco. There were some studies around tobacco and COVID back when that shit was hitting.
What do you mean?
That
Like
people that smoke a lot aren't getting COVID.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch on that.
And the fucking
I've had it.
Those
enough.
fags fucking clamping down on tobacco. I wonder
But like
why.
with New York, the way that they handled COVID was like super fucked, and like the way that they handle a lot of things is super fucked, and they tax the shit out of everything. It's just not a cool fucking place at all. And I mean, in all honesty, I don't know the reason Nat Sherman went out of business. I'm assuming it had to do with lack of sales because of COVID, because everyone was forced to be locked away in their fucking homes.
No, man. Something else with Nat Sherman. Because, I mean, Nat Sherman had cigs. That's what happened with them, right? They sold and then shut down their cigar division and went just full board cigarettes.
No, I don't think they exist anymore.
The company that bought them just took the cigarette division of Nat Sherman.
But I think I wouldn't be worried about Davidoff closing down shops. And in fairness, the Davidoff one that closed down in Nashville was
just mismanaged. The manager.
I want to say
that's what I've heard.
I also don't think it was. I'm trying to think. I don't think it was like labeled Davidoff. These are like Davidoff of Geneva cigar lounges, whereas I think the one in Nashville was like a Davidoff lounge, but it was something else.
So it wasn't actually owned by Davidoff.
Yeah, it wasn't like called Davidoff of Geneva Lounge or Davidoff Lounge. Mm-hmm. It was this place with a Davidoff lounge.
Okay.
So they went out of business because shiesty.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, these were legit, like, Davidoff businesses, like they have internationally all over the place.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it has to do with New York. That's a state that, I mean, California is bad, but New York is the California of the East, I would argue.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah, you're from Chicago. You hate New York.
Yeah, well, I fucking hate Chicago, too. I'm from Chicago. I fucking hate Chicago. No. There's a lot to love about, and I'm sure there's a lot to love about New York, but a lot of it boils down to political shit, man. Just people can't have things, man.
I mean, most of it stems into freedom
and taxes.
I mean, we literally live in supposedly the most free fucking country in the fucking world, and
what are you fags, European?
From Switzerland, but it's like. It's a lot of it comes down to like give us back our fucking freedoms. We literally fought to have them, and now all of a sudden
we're gonna have to fight again.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh man, maybe we should probably cut back."
Yeah, man.
You know what? The Los Jerkos initiative.
Sun your balls.
Sit on your balls. That's our motto.
More testosterone.
Vote for us. Sit on your balls.
Do you think I'm saying sit on your balls, or I'm saying sun your balls? Remember I told you
sun your balls. I thought you said sit on your balls.
No, sun your balls.
I've been making sit on your balls jokes.
Sun your balls. Remember the one episode I told you about?
Yeah, sun your balls.
I think we end up sunning your butthole. Yeah, sun your balls.
Oh,
put some fucking vitamin D from the sweet sunshine on your ball sack.
I've been making jokes about sitting on my balls.
That's it. Yeah,
that's why I said I was slamming them.
I know. I was like, God, that's fucking
son of a bitch. That's some drastic shit. That's how you get testosterone. Is you slam your dick in a door.
Your fucking.
Or you sit on them.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, we've been running with this
Toughen
joke the
them balls
entire
up,
fucking
boys.
podcast, and you just let it slide the
Got
entire
rough
fucking
balls.
time. You just let that fucking joke slide. You're like, I don't know what he's fucking talking about sitting on his balls, but I keep saying sun your balls.
Sun your balls. Sun your balls. Put some sun on your balls.
Unfucking believable. You let it ride
I
this
let it
long,
ride.
and now you're
'Cause
correct.
I thought it was fucking funny.
We're in two different fucking realms. I'd much rather sun my balls than slam my balls into anything. So,
Well, all right, buddy. I think this episode's getting too long here.
I think, we're really known for that. So
We've said a lot of racy, retarded shit. We've said some fairly vulgar things in retaliation to some things.
I'm not apologizing. You're not apologizing either.
I'm not really apologizing. I'm just saying that we did these things. I'm reiterating.
We're the Los Jerkos.
Los Jerkos.
The Los Jerkos. Like Ohio.
If you want to cry about it, call your mom. It is Mother's Day after all.
It's Mother's Day. Cry to her and tell her Happy Mother's Day, you fucking monster.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah, we're the Los Jerkos, like the Ohio state.
That's right.
Yeah, the butthole of America, Ohio.
Is there anything else we want to mention before we get off this bitch?
Are we good? Don't forget to go fuck yourself.
Yeah, don't forget to go fuck yourself.
Peace.
Peace.
Big shout out to today's cigar sponsor, Travis and Nate. That's right, the boys brought their own damn sticks. Real grassroots operation over here. They'd thank themselves publicly, but figured I'd save them the ego strain. You throw us some coin, we throw you some groin. Drop a donation, and boom. You're getting credited in an episode of Los Jerkos. Executive producer, sponsor, Cigar Fairy. You call it, we just say thanks with style.